What would happen if you hit every muscle in your body every day of the week? Could it be more effective for your growth than training each muscle group separately? Professional bodybuilder and fitness coach Jeff Nippard seems to think so. He is a proponent of training with full body workouts due to the limitation it sets on junk volume. But many gym bros are convinced that splits like the PPL, upper lower, and Arnold maximize growth because your muscles are trained to failure and then are given a full week to recover.
Who is this referring to? Who could this possibly be referring? Wait, what do you mean you never get sore?
But to counter this mainstream opinion, Jeffrey highlights a weirdly hidden study that took place in Norway comparing the two on professional powerlifters. And the results? A 10% increase across their squat, bench, and deadlifts.
I like the sound of that.
So let's test it out. For the next 30 days, I'm going to be training like the world's greatest gym nerd, Jeff Nippard.
Alright, let's do this.
But first, to test the effectiveness of Jeff's high-intensity full-body training program, wow, that's a mouthful, I'm going to need to test my squat, bench, and deadlift to see where I'm at today to compare these numbers to after the 30 days. Let's begin with the squat. How many times can I rep 3 plates or 315 pounds?
Realizing now I forgot the rack. I'm happy with that.
Now that we know how many reps of 3 plates I am capable of, we can now calculate my 1 rep maximum with an online relative strength calculator. My proposed 1 rep max is an intermediately ranked 355 pounds, but I thought I'd let my ego get the best of me and round up to 3.5 plates at 365 pounds. And now it's time to test my bench press strength. How many times can I bench press 2 plates? And with that, we can now calculate using the same calculator we use for our squat to figure out our bench 1 rep max with 7 reps of 225. And it's spitting out 270 pounds. Let's just go for 2.5 plates.
Almost.
I know touching. 45, 45, 90.
Unfortunately,
90 and 25, 90 and 25.
with my friend Ali's spot,
135.
that's obviously not going to count. Let's try it again. Let's see if I still got this. So last and definitely not least, it's time for the deadlift. With a proudful previous max of 550 pounds, let's see how many times I can deadlift 4 plates. With 7 reps of 405 pounds completed, moving to the calculator, we've got an estimated 1 rep max of 486 pounds. Let's just shoot for 485. So, in summary, here are my squat, bench, and deadlift numbers today and all time. I'll be lean bulking throughout the entirety of this challenge, aiming for a 300 to 500 calorie surplus.
Yeah, of course. It's summer.
Starting from 204 pounds first thing in the morning.
After a shit, of course.
So stay tuned for that video. I'm actually going to be lean bulking for 100 days. And finally, this is what I look like here. I just finished Jeremy Ether's mini cut program, so I'm feeling quite lean. So how significant is junk volume stifling your growth? Does junk volume even exist? Does spreading out your frequency and intensity accelerate your results? Or is this split really just for beginners? Let's find out. Just as a disclaimer, I'm going to be using Jeff's published full body science applied split. Now, only 2 weeks into this challenge, after that terrible first deadlift attempt, I'm already starting to feel way stronger. This is 455 for 2. Even my bench is getting stronger. Although I'm cheating here, this is 2 reps of 275. With the completion of 30 days of Jeff Nippard full body training. Okay, to be entirely honest, I didn't really do any of the ab exercises. My excuse?
We're bulking.
It's time to retest my strength to see if we have any gains, starting with, of course, the squat.
Let's go. I don't do that. How many was there? 13. Wow.
Give me salt. I'll get you put
And our calculator's spitting out 451. Absolutely not. Starting with our previous max of 365, that shit was flying, so we went up to 4 plates.
I like it where you end it.
You okay?
With a bit of a shaky liftoff, that shit actually ended up flying.
Nice.
So I ended up going for 415, and that went up pretty well as well. So by now you know the drill, it's time to test my push strength. And on your left, ladies and gentlemen, you can see Ewan Kellett literally trying to fight for his life considering he has no spot in an empty gym. Oh my god. With my ass coming off the bench, this is a generous 12 reps that we're going to type into the calculator, and it's saying I'll hit the holy 315. Wait a minute, when the hell did 315 become intermediate? And with my previous max going up like gravity doesn't exist, I was feeling pretty good about it. With the bench press not going as hoped, let's see if the deadlift will be any better. With a staggering 12 reps of 4 plates, before we wrap up this video, let's see what Jeff Nippard's full body program can do to our deadlift. I can promise you now it ain't gonna be over 5.5 plates. Let's start with 525, why don't we? And to prove the prediction I made earlier, 565, yeah, didn't really move much at all. So in conclusion, after training like Jeff Nippard for just 30 days, my squat improved from 365 pounds to 415. My bench press of 275 pounds went from looking like this to looking like this. And my deadlift increased from 485 pounds to 525. And through my lean bulk and this program, my physique went from this to this. As you can tell, there isn't a huge difference here, as I think I'm starting to plateau a bit. This being said, Jeff recently announced that he loves anabolic steroids, so stay tuned for that routine review. And lastly, if you enjoyed the video, I would greatly appreciate a like, and if you would like to see a part 2 where I continue this program for another 30 days, let me know in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Best of luck with this program, guys. Highly recommend. Peace.